Brand new.
Hello, lovely people. Welcome back. Back to another episode. I couldn't take a nap, so now I'm here streaming because I really want to play video games. Play some music. What the? How do I play music again? Huh? Huh? Hold on. What happened? What happened to the music? Ain't no way it already broke, bro. You dare challenge me, Megamind? Hook you up on Friday, bro. You don't got to do that, Phil. I'll source it myself. I don't want to feel like I'm taking from you guys. What happened to my music? All right, let's refresh the page and see if it fixes it. Okay, there we go. It worked. Hey, okay, music, calm down. You're a little too loud. It only been 2 seconds, already broken. Totally fell off. Hey, I'm not a streamer if there ain't no scuff. Let me check some data points so I can get to practicing. So apparently, this next set of practice should be focused on my fingertips.
Drink water,
So let's
you
try that.
dehydrated bitch.
Here, I'll just skip my song so your song can play next, Phil. Let me see some banger tunes. How do you like the game so far? You think it's better than the Black Ops 7 beta? That's what I want to know. If it's better than COD. They definitely are listening to the community, which I'm like, wow, shocking. 100% better than Black Ops 7? Black Ops 7 gotta be buns. Bro, that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes. If you think Battlefield 6 is better than Black Ops 7, because you are the COD guy, Phil. Thanks for the hydrate. Stoked. I'm gonna open up my door. It's kind of hot. Even though it's mid-October, late October, it's still hot in my region. Feel with the banger. Gotta add this one to the playlist. For sure, Black Ops 7 was good after they added the open lobbies for the old school connections, no SBMM, but Battlefield 6 is just more fun. I can do whatever I want and still have fun. My music for real, not anything you guys listening to. You'll never know, bro. You'll never know. Gotta pull up the notepad real quick and take data points. So if I know if I'm improving or not. I think my mom's making cinnamon buns downstairs. I can smell it. That's good. Alright, I'm supposed to use only fingertips here. So this goes. I'm on the old head shit. Old? Maybe we've listened to before. I know the thing says to use fingertips. Oh wait, hold up. I remember what I forgot to do. I forgot to retitle the stream on the TikTok. Oh shit. Oh, this made me think you requested initial D. Initial D. Title renamed. Yeah, I misread that email. It said that I was on the wait list for vertical for Twitch. So, oh, I said the no word. Oh no. I'm once again shadow banned on TikTok for this stream. This feels so unnatural to only use my fingertips. Damn, I just started streaming too. Oh my goodness. Izuki Akiyama? Oh, got a receipt. It's the Akiyama playing Battlefield 6. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good thing I automated that. What's up, fine shit? Thank you for the raid, Aki. We're just doing aim training stream. And we're taking song requests if you want to request a song. But thank you for the raid. It seems like my auto shout out works and the ticket system works. So for you raiders that don't know, I have a ticket system where it prints out a ticket every time I get rated by a certain amount. And we met the threshold. Here goes the ticket. Yes, yes, yes. I know, I know. She's throwing up in the other direction, but I can't flip the picture. Love to see my go online as I end stream. Shit. Hello, Bone. But thank you for entrusting me with your community. It's okay if you guys raid and dash. Get a snack, get a drink. We'll be here for a while. Ticket is so epic. I know, right? I was like, holy. Alright, I'm gonna try not to use my fingertip here. It's a bad idea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start to get back into FPS games. And I'll just do like random aim training streams throughout the weekday if I have enough energy. Lately, I haven't been consuming a lot of calories, and I dropped like 8 pounds. So like, what's that? Like 4.5 kilograms for those of you who use metric. I can I can feel I'm not as energetic as as I used to be. I need to like load up on carbs to make me a bit happy. Woohoo, new PB. Yeah, what's your benchmark ranks? Personally, I'm Silurian in the Viscose benchmark, equal to high Jade, low Masters. Right now I'm I usually sit around Diamond level, but I just started this benchmark. I haven't played like FPS games in about 7 months, Pixel. So don't take my current score too seriously. Yo, Pixel, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Team Noke. Unk is getting old, my bad. I had to. Damn. I'm gonna stop being a dirty bitch and do the dishes. BRB. The ticket is so epic. I already read that. Yeah, we're also doing song requests. So if you have a song you want to play, just do !SR and then a YouTube link, and your song will be pulled up. What mouse and pad do you use, Pixel? I'm on I'm probably on my worst pad right now. I'm using a Raiden Soft Coffee. My best pad is a Key 83, and my second best is like a Type 99 mid. Using OP1, V1. I'm curious to get the Logitech 2C and then the Super Strike when it comes out. Yo, what's up, Al? How are you doing? Another banger of a song from the viewers. Yeah, I'm extremely out of practice. Sorry for the raiders that are coming in. I'm just yapping about something you guys probably aren't familiar with. Basically, I'm just talking about mice, and the mouse pad I'm using right now is a really fast pad relative to like a lot of things. Yo, what's up, Gummy? Artisan Zero Soft. I also have a K83 Soft, Otsu Soft, and I also have a Type 99 Soft. I have a lot of artisans. Well, I also have a lot of artisans. I have Orange Zero Soft. I have Type 99 in soft and mid. I have the K83 Soft in black. The Raiden Coffee. I have some other pads too, like a couple anime pads that I wanted to try out. Um, that didn't end up going so well because they're not 500 by 500. I can't go back to anything smaller. Ever since I moved up to 500 by 500 by 500 for like I think I've been on it for like 4 years now. Um, when I started playing, I played on a QCK plus, and it was like a 450 by 400. Crazy times. I'm also using the OP1K and Lamsu Inca, because the Inca feels like the old ZA12. You know, I tried the ZA13, the new one, the DW, and I don't know, man, it's just not it. My hand cramped up like crazy every time I used it, and I used it for like 2 weeks. Yes, some FPS action. I'm sorry, it's not the FPS action you're looking for, Gummy. This is a bit of aim training. I spent like a year and a half trying to find like the right mouse for me, and I landed on the OP1. But I stopped buying um this year because there was just a bunch of clones, and I basically tried every shape already. But I am curious on trying the 2C the Super Strike when it comes out. Let's up the CMs. Wait, did I set this right? Sorry, I'm just yapping. I'm a big nerd. Um, so this new mouse from Logitech called the Super Strike uses haptic feedback. So you know how the craze currently right now is with like magnetic switches on keyboards, so you can create your own actuation points. Basically, Logitech did that on mouse clicks, which is interesting. If you guys ever use a MacBook, they moved to haptic feedback, and it was so good. People like don't even notice that it went to haptic. So we'll see if they do well or not. Have you ever listened to thrash metal? I don't know what thrash metal is. I'm not very familiar with music genres. Like recently I learned from Phil and Aztec that I really like the guitar instrument called the Telecaster. Hey, PB. Oh, and Pixel, if you wanna add me on Steam to like compare scores, you can do the command !Steam FC. That should have my friend code. Only if you want to. It goes for the rest of you guys too. If you guys want to add me on Steam, as long as I have enough slots, you guys can add me. Woo, new PB. Here then. I'll type it for you. Can I spell? I wanted to get that Zero Super Fun one, but I was like, bro, like you don't even main the Zero. Like why get the Super Fun? It makes no sense. Would you like me to give you some likes? Would you like 500 likes? Yeah, sure, Al. I'm sorry, I'm just yapping to myself. And not paying attention more to the chat. I'm trying to actually let me replace the window here. So I'm constantly looking at TikTok at the same time. I'm doing a new setup. So I'm not used to looking in the same spots. You can do whatever you like, Owl. Also forgot to mention years ago, my old setup was the Allsop XL Raindrop and ZA12. Before that, it was the IntelliMouse 3.0 Explorer and Logitech MX510. These all sound familiar. Let's ask Google. It looks real familiar, that pad. I know what a ZA12 is. I don't have to look that up. I also know what the IntelliMouse is. Is this the MX510 am I looking for? Okay, yes, I do know the 510. Yo, Sinjao Salman, what's up? Before this, I mained the I'm trying to think. I mained the XM2, and then before the XM2, I mained the Maya X, and then before the Maya X, I mained the Viper V3, and then before that, I mained the Viper Mini, and then before that, I mained the EC2B, and then before that, I mained the EC2A. So, right now, I guess you can say I main a Raiden since I'm testing it out. I stopped playing FPS game the moment I like unboxed this Raiden, so like I literally have no use on it other than like office stuff. But before this, it was the Kia D3, and then I made the Type 99, and before that, I did the Jupiter Pro. And before that, it was the Wales Riz, and then before that, it was the Zao GSR, and before that, it was the QCK Plus. Sorry, I'm just yapping about mousepad. How are you doing, Solomon? How's everyone doing? Yeah, I'm having some noodles tomorrow called a bumgyo. It's a glass noodle dish. I think it's called glass noodle. It's some type of white noodle. I guess glass noodle is clear. What are you guys having for lunch tomorrow? Bro, hold up. I was watching the review, bro, and he was like, "Oh, this new hot grilled cheese burrito at Taco Bell is pretty hitting." And I was like, "Okay, review, bro, I trust you." He gave it a 9.2 out of 10. And then I go to Taco Bell, get the same thing, and I was like, "Man, this kind of cheeks, bro. Why he lie to me? Or is it the place that I go to is bad, bro?" I guess now or is trying time, so not a lot of people want to put in effort. Yo, what's up, Hudski? Decent. I got a pre-calculus test on Monday. Ooh. Hope you do well. Yes, hope you do. You talking about the report of the week? Yes, the report of the week. This is running on empty food review. Your host, the report of the week. Should probably up my sense from texting me. I watch him so much that I know that he has a bias towards cheese, and so like I always gotta adjust my expectation when he talks about a cheese item. But I was like, bro, gave it a 9.2 out of 10, so like maybe knock it down 1 point, 8.2. But bro, I gotta start subtracting 3 points because of my local establishment. Just not it. I don't really eat out that much, but my go-to place for takeout nowadays are Shah's halal food and ginger root. Bro, I wish I had a local halal chain because like I really like halal food. I usually get like the yellow rice and then lamb and beef, and then you gotta get the white sauce. Pause. You know, I was watching a video the other day talking about the rise of slot bowls. And so like what a slot bowl is like a Chipotle bowl, and like similar chains like Kava or Mo, or like the Poke Bowl is the original slot bowl, I guess you can say. It's just a bunch of like items mixed together in a bowl, and then you just like mix it and then eat it. What a funny name. I mean, I really do like Chipotle though, and all those other places. But they're talking about like how there was a bunch of chain restaurants opening up that's trying to be the next Chipotle, or like, you know, just a twist on it. and then this is one street on this is one street in New York where it's just a bunch of slop bowl restaurants, right? Slop bowl restaurant chains, and a lot of people call it Slop Avenue or like Slop Street. Their falafel euro with white sauce goes so hard, bro. I'm jealous of you guys living in big cities because I live in I wouldn't say I live in rural. I live in like the suburbs, but like there's really nothing here in the suburbs other than like big chains, so I don't get like the smaller chains here. My sister lives in the big city, and she was telling me how great Dave's Hot was. Dave's Hot Chicken. I was like, bro, I want to try some Dave's Hot too, man. You've never been to Ginger Root? They're mainly serve Japanese and Chinese food, especially sushi. I live in the suburbs too. Well, it seems like your suburb's bigger than mine. I thought about going and visit my sister so I can go to a revolving sushi place called Kuda Sushi. Kuda Sushi had a collab with Hololive, and for every like $10 you spent or so, you would get like Hololive cup and other merch. And I was like, bro, I already love sushi, and it's convenient because it's revolving. I just order eel all the time. That's like the best thing. Um, but that's probably because I'm biased towards eel and eel sauce. Eel sauce really makes it. Um, but I always eat eel and eel sushi. Maybe spicy tuna. And get out of my suburban bubble truss. That would make a great cat maid. But excuse you, raise eyebrow. Before you ask, yes, Sean Ames and Miss Colors has signed my profile and has me added. It's not that hard in anyways. You just gotta ask. Shit. Is it that easy? I remember the common thing back then when I played CS was getting pro players to sign your profile. But I didn't partake. Next time I get ginger root, I low key want to try the salmon onigiri. It's not sushi without eel sauce and yum yum. I don't know. For like I can't have yum yum sauce on sushi, but I can have it on like fried rice. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the sushi rice is just a different flavor, so I can't have yum yum sauce with it, but I can have a eel sauce or soy sauce. Now we're just talking about food. Now I'm hungry. This is a good song too. I like this song. When can I get Maddie to sign my profile, bro? That'd be my biggest achievement. I guess some people could say like getting the Valorant gun buddy is a big achievement, but I think I was just in a good spot, a good time. Bro, did you see the skins market for Counter Strike, bro? It even made it to like big news sites. Bro, I'm too busy yapping. I'm not even locked in. If I haven't said it already, Al, thank you for liking the live. You guys remember to like the live? Is what my friend keeps on telling me. Um, you sugar daddy, bro. The best way to get to my heart is get to my stomach. Bring me to a sushi place, bro. Bro, I'm bringing out the bangers. For real, for real. So I heard. Oh God, bro. So like the CS skins market was worth $6 billion at the time, and with the update 2 days ago, it dropped it by like 2.5 billion. Isn't that crazy, bro? Some people were like super angry, they were crashing out, and some people were like jumping off of buildings. I'm like, damn, bro, must have been a lot of money. So the way they crash the skin market, so there's these things called trade up contracts where you can put 10 of your lesser desirable skins and trade up to a higher tier. So like you know how like blue goes to purple, purple goes to pink, pink goes to red. Um, so that used to be the formula, but you could never trade up to a knife. So 2 days ago they updated the game to where you can trade up 5 reds to get a knife, and so that tanked like the knife market and raised the value of like a lot of reds and pinks. If you were early, you could have gotten a knife for $5 because there was a bunch of like at the time quote worthless skins. So each of them would be like $1, and then you could have bought five reds for $5, and then just get a knife. You literally printed money, and people were panic selling. Fortunately, I was at work, so I couldn't capitalize on the money. Yeah, but if you ever wanted to get Counter Strike skins, now's the best time to buy, in my opinion, since the market is being crashed and people are panic selling. Oh, I have my next day's question, but maybe I'll just ask it now, and so I can come up with a new question. So, I guess today's bonus question of the day is: what's your favorite Halloween candy, or just what's your favorite candy in general? Because I don't know what like a Halloween candy is. Like, I remember. So the tech is to get someone to drive you to a rich neighborhood and then you just trick or treat in that area. Cause like I remember I went to the richer neighborhood and this lady gave us king size candy bars. And then there's this one house where like the lady ran out of candy bars when we rang the doorbell. And she was like, "Hold up, I'm making sundaes. You guys can wait out here, and then just put the cup on the front porch, and then we'll pick it up when we see you're done." And I was like, well, "Bro, this is a tech, bro. Just go to the rich neighborhoods." Oh, Henry with Reese's peanut butter inside. What is Henry's? Let me check. Oh, Henry. Oh, Henry candy bar. This looks good. Mine's Oh, this looks real good. We don't got those here. This looks real good. Mine are Kit Kats. I'm a big fan of like wafers with chocolate. Oh, Henry, this is lit. I've never seen that candy bar, but I'll be on the lookout for it when I'm at the store. For those of you on the other applications, you probably can't hear the music that I'm displaying at the top right. If you want to hear the music, you got to get on the purple app. Why am I using coded language? Because TikTok will shadow ban me if I say the other application's name. Well, I guess I'm at my limit. I can't do any better. Oops. Let me go back to 40. Try again. Clap. Hello, Aki. Bro, I had a wild idea come to me related to theology. What's your wild idea? Also, Twix and peanut butter Twix is my favorite. Or not my favorite. My second favorite. If I cannot have Kit Kats, I will have Twix. And I think my third favorite candy bar is or Halloween candy is Snickers. Yeah, I think that's my top three. One thing I don't like is the caramel getting stuck in my teeth, but it's worth it. It's worth it for Twix, bro. It's worth it for Twix. It is worth it for Twix. Control spear. Oh no, I'm in Clover Raw. What? What? Was I doing the wrong one? Oh, never mind. It's basically an analogy to explain hell in a way that makes more inherent sense than the we sinned against a holy and infinite God, therefore that warrants an infinite punishment. Me and my coworkers were talking about religion, and I was telling them the Buddhist way, and like they were talking about how it's interesting that we all have hell, but then I was like, yeah, but like in Buddhist hell, you can kind of like reason with the demon that's torturing you. Like, let's say you're like in a cauldron, and the heat is hotter than average. You can be like, hey, Mr. Demon, this water's hotter than normal, and then the demon would be like, oh, sorry, my bad. Like, I didn't mean to do that, and then he'll turn down the heat. They can be reasoned with, and like when you're in heaven or whatever, you can just talk to the angels and like they can do things that are seen as bad, and then you can call them out on it. You're like, hey man, like I don't think you should do that. And the angel would be like, oh yeah, you're right. Thanks for setting me straight. I'm like, it's kind of different from other religions. I'd sell my body for stickers. I can prime sub in 2 days. Oh shit. It basically it sounds very simple, but at the same time unorthodox and something a pastor would never say. There's my coworkers are also telling me that like he was talking to his pastor, and like the pastor was like, yeah, these people are just here to gather and hang out because they're not gonna be like doing anything Christian related once they get outside this church. Like you gotta get them to practice it outside of the church. Before I say analogy I came up with, have you ever seen the show Invincible? Yes. Or The Boys? Yes. Uh, my analogy is related a bit to those. Are you gonna show me a picture of Omni Man twerking? Is that the analogy? I was also telling them that like my grandma's a nun, but then like she breaks like code, I guess you can say, because she does things for me and she loves me. So like the 108 beads that monks wear, they're there for like counting to meditate. And you're not supposed to wear them frivolously. But I was like, yo, grandma, you should give me one of those. And she's like, no, you can't have it. They're only for priests. They're not for fashion. And I was like, come on, grandma. The jade looking one looking kind of cool. And you know, she spoke with her connections, and she got me one of those beads. The count. The count. Let me see if I can show it on stream. Enlarge. Oh wait, hold up. Gotta change the window. The zoom window. And have the lights on. Hold up, I gotta turn on the light. What do? There you go. What it looks like. I was like, Grandma, this looks nice. Knuckle cam. Should be 108 in here. I didn't count them. I also don't wear it. It was wasted on me, but at least I have it. Looks tough, thanks. So usually only monks and priests wear these for meditation purposes, but I just have it here. Cause Grandma loves me. Hello, my darling, what brings you up this late? I couldn't nap. I'm very tired, but I couldn't sleep. Did I take melanin? I know you're not supposed to, but like I do have some melanin. Sorry, not. Of course I have melanin, but I meant to say melatonin. Pretty cool. Thanks. Let me go put this back. Grandma strikes me. Turn off the light. Go back to our... She was telling, my grandma was telling me like the equivalency of like Pascal's wager. She was like, "Oh, well, you know, you should just believe in some type of religion, and you know, just so in case that there is a heaven, you'll be in there." And I was like, "Nah, that ain't me, cuh. No hate on you." Sorry. Yo, what's up, Phantom? How's it going? I'm trying to only use my fingertips here, because that's what the benchmark calls for. Only fingertips. But it feels so unnatural to only use my fingertips. But I'll deal with it for now. If you guys see me not blinking, I'm actually not blinking, and my eyes are like drying out. I'm getting fried right now. Trying to get a PB. Let's go! Small PB. This showed up on my normal profile. Weird. Normal profile. What happened to your hand cam? The people yearn for the red mouse pad. What do you mean what happened to my hand cam? Oh, wait. I forgot to turn it back on. My fault, gang. Banger after banger for real. Wait a minute. Is this the phantom that I think it is? Let's use this analogy. Hell was originally made to punish Satan and all the other angels who went rogue and turned their backs on God. Compared to us humans, angels are like Vitramites from Invincible. They're a lot more powerful than us and immortal. Imagine Omni-Man, Mark, Conquest, and any of the other Vitramites going haywire and going on a killing spree. If you wanted to punish them and make them suffer for what they did, you wouldn't just lock them away in a jail cell for 100 years. Hmm. That'd be crazy. What? No. Um. Just want to let you guys know. I'm practically done with the mood board, and I set a rule for myself. If I don't change anything on the mood board for a full week, I will go commission an artist. I think it's been like 2 days. Showed out on my nighttime scroll. Crazy. I hope you have fun with you know who in a couple of days. Popular. Let's go. To Vegemite, something like that is a glorified timeout, considered they live for thousands of years. Likewise, for the angels that went rogue, a burning abyss where there's agony day and night without end is a punishment that would actually phase them, make them scream in agony and scare them. The reason we as humans can end up in the same place as them is because originally, before Adam and Eve betrayed God by eating the fruits, they were created to live forever with God in Eden. I'm learning so much. You know, there's a Buddhist punishment in hell where, like, if you do extremely heinous crime, you don't get like the cauldron type boiling, or like whichever lashes on your back or being pulled apart by horses. It's like you're stuck in a cocoon hanging from a tree, and you are like forever watching everyone else experiencing damnation. And yeah, you're just like that for life. That's tomorrow. Are you excited? Did you clean up the place? Are you talking to your cats, telling them to behave when they get here? Basically, how do you scare, intimidate, and punish an immortal, otherworldly being who cannot be harmed through normal means? I'll just torture them. Koriki ga ii desu. Did I read that right? Or am I illiterate? Oh, koriki ga suki desu. Close enough. I had to clean so much. They're gonna be so mad. Do you guys well, are you guys the type of people to let things pile up and then clean it all at one go, or do you guys like clean up a little bit every day so you don't have to clean up a big mess? Me and my aunt are those people who like um try to make as little of a mess as possible so we don't have to like clean up, while like my mom and my sister are like they'll pile it up and then clean it all in like one portion of the day or like week or however. Yes. I work too much that I can't keep up on it. Yes. Yeah, I try not to make a big mess in the first place, so I don't have to clean up the big mess. But I guess big is relative, because like my aunt's a clean freak, and what I think is a small mess, my aunt would be like, "You are such a pig," and I was like, "Damn, man, what I do?" I usually have to take like 2 or 3 days to clean it. That's not bad. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on the analogy. I feel like it's easier to understand and less abstract than the "we sin against a holy and infinite God, thus deserve infinite punishment" way of explaining it. Hmm. Yeah, that that makes sense. It's kind of like I'm trying to think like it'd be like a fate worse than death type thing, cause like yeah, timeout would mean nothing to them since it's just a small fraction of their lives. I rewrote a lot of stuff in my mood board. I know I'm jumping like topics, but I wrote it in all caps because my handwriting is not legible. I low key hated it when people get overly preachy and try to sound much more enlightened than they actually are, but just make things more complicated than they need to be. Yeah, If you're a really good teacher, you can explain it like I'm 5. Bro, I was watching a video the other day, and there was in the video, the guy said something along the lines of like I'm trying to remember what he said. Um, he said something along the lines of, "You'll never be criticized by someone who's doing more than you. You'll always be criticized by someone who's doing less." And I was like, bro, it all makes sense, bro. It all makes sense. Preach, preach. The only time when that's not true is when I get angry at my teammates for doing less. Oh, thanks for the stretch and hydrate, Stoke. Let me go consume some water. Bro, sometimes, I gotta be humble, some people gotta have bad days, bad matches. But sometimes I'm like, bro, I know you throwing on purpose. You usually do the W stretch, so like you put your hands up, like someone's pointing a weapon at you, and then you push your hands back so that you like stretch out the top of your spine. Did you see my model art teaser? Yes, I did. I just didn't comment on it. I'm trying to be sneaky. Oh, good. I made my spine feel amazing. I've been doing a lot of active dead hangs every day. So much that my grip has gotten stronger than my arms. I like to think about how to explain things in Christianity to people who don't study the Bible and things of that nature. And I like listening to all the teachings you tell me. I can use it later. What was I gonna say? I think I have Alzheimer's. Um, do I want to go to the doctors? I'm not sure. I think it's just a lack of sleep. Like, so I got home the other day, and my mom called me the moment I came home, and she was like, "Hey, I left some meat in the sink to thaw out, but I think it's been left out for too long. So like, could you put it in a bowl and put it in the fridge?" And like, I'm walking towards the kitchen, right? And I hang up. It's like 30 seconds. I go like get water to drink, and then I completely forget to put like the meat in the fridge. And I'm like, bro, like what's wrong with me? And I'm like laying on my bed, and then my mom comes in and is like, "Hey, you forgot to put the meat in the fridge." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, something's wrong with me." And like you're thinking this is only one instance, right? No, it's been like that a lot lately. Um, like you would tell me to do something, and within like 30 seconds or a minute, uh, I would forget. I started to get sticky notes and write myself notes, and I would put them in places that I commonly frequent, like my monitor right now, just so I could be reminded. Unc needs a nap. Now I need more than a nap. I don't know. Maybe my great grandma does have Alzheimer's. Um, well, she did have Alzheimer's. She kind of last year. I shouldn't be joking about this, but um but yeah. So there's a chance I'll get it too. I gotta go. I hope you have a good night. Bye bye. Bye bye, Phantom Pedal. It was nice seeing you before you go on your vacation. Another one I thought of, you know how Satan, the devil, is depicted as a red guy with goat horns and a pitchfork? That isn't accurate to the Bible. If anything, Satan slash the devil is in scripture is actually quite similar to Homelander. Ooh, there was I was reading a post, um, and it said like there's not that much description of Jesus in the Bible. Um, the only like description is he was bigger than a baby, and he was able to go through the temple doors, and so someone was like, "That means Jesus can be anywhere bigger than a baby, but smaller than a temple door." And I was like, "That's crazy. He can take it any shape, but it has to fit in that description." The reason I say that is the Satan is main evil figure throughout the Bible, but he's known for very specific things, mainly pride and deceiving people. What about all the other bad people? What if somehow someone was able to go to heaven to make it hell? Hmm? They were able to infiltrate. Song's pretty good too. Let's go, another PB. You can see that in Homelander though, the whole "I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better" scene. That man's funny. That and Homelander's very character revolves around presenting himself as benevolent and good savior when he is the exact opposite behind closed doors, cruel, cold, and psychopathic. Speaking about psychopathic, apparently people who are in like special forces have some type of psychopathic behavior. Um and most spec ops want that type of like slight psycho behavior because like they can just turn off and just do their job more efficiently, which makes sense because it's either in a situation like that it's either me or you. So no hard feelings, buddy. Wait, let me track my thingamabob. What comes after H? Is it I? Okay, yeah, it is I. Do you think people with like last names such as like Baker or Cooker or like those type of job description last names are more predestined to take on those type of jobs? That's what using my fingertips, but I'm not. Let's go, more PBs. Let's go. We're moving up in the ranks. My name is John Fisher. Are you gonna be a Fisher? What was I gonna say? Ah, Alzheimer's kicking in. Stop. Make it stop. Man, what was I gonna say? Oh, one of the German viewers told me Heinrich is the German version of Henry. And that like blew my mind, bro. Like I never associate Heinrich as Henry. Like I knew Johann was John, and what's another common name in German? I don't know. My Alzheimer's is acting up again. It reminds me of how the Bible refers to Satan as the old serpent that deceives the whole world, and as Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. Were snakes always bad? I'm trying to think. In like Western religion, how did we come to a mono mono god, one god, when before it was multiple gods? I'm sure they talked about that. They talked about like old philosophers and those who like believed in multiple gods and how it's heresy. Oops. Recently, one of my coworkers stopped going to his Protestant church, and now he goes to Catholic church. And he was talking about like people from his old church was saying like X, Y, and Z why Protestant was better, and he was like, "Yeah, but Roman Catholic was first." And then they're like, Dang it! I was too busy laughing. Um, idolatry is more the accurate word. Idolatry is a brand new word that I'm learning. I have to define this. The worship of idols. Okay, yeah, that sounded about right. Extreme admiration, love, or reverence for something or someone. Uh, I've been sitting in this chair for too long. I gotta move my tushy around, or else I'll get office butt. That's like office butt is when your butt is flat because you've been sitting in a chair for too long, but it like widens out. So like, how do I show this? I don't know how to show it. I guess like on a side view, like say your cheeks are curved like this, but then you have office butt. So like top down views like that, and then you have office butt. It just flats out and it's like widen. Okay, I gotta start doing fingertip. Also, you guys are free to skip any of the song on the backup playlist. So like you can just go straight to your song. You guys don't have to listen to this one. Holy PB. I don't really identify with any denominations, to be honest. Idolatry is basically treating anything that isn't God as if it's God. That's the most simple way to put it. Yeah, I guess I'm also a mix of denomination, but really I'm not religious. But when someone if someone were to ask if I am of any sect, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess you can say I'm Buddhist. I'm more of like the I don't even know what the sect my grandma's in, but whatever she's in, and then it's a blend of Japanese Buddhist. I don't know. There was talks about how like in Japan, things that are like celebrated are all Shinto based, but everything that are like involving death and just sad things is always Buddhist. And I was like, you know what? I never noticed that until someone pointed it out. Who sent me something on this? What, did I just get a false ping on Discord? I guess so. Bro, look at my rival kitty, bro. Wow. While she was practicing the blade, I was over here playing strategy games. Good night. My mom said good night. One of my older aunts was talking about um how when she brushed her teeth she bleeds, and I was like, that doesn't sound like you've been flossing, auntie. And she's like, yeah, I guess I'm not flossing, but I think I'm brushing correctly. And I was like, what? Add on Kovacs. Yeah. What's up, Exertion? It's been a long time since I've done anything FPS related. And like yeah, she was like, she said, yeah, I think I brushed my teeth pretty good. And then like I was like, okay, can you show me an example how you brush your teeth? And I was like, hey, I think you're brushing pretty hard. And she was like, yeah, my mom did make fun of me for brushing my teeth pretty hard. She said, uh, she said her mom said, are you like scrubbing your feet to get them clean, or are you brushing your teeth? And I was like, damn, bro, you were brushing that hard? That's crazy. To be honest, a part of what makes me not identify with any denomination is that my way of viewing things is that preachers and sermons are supplements. All you should need to be saved and understand what you need to do is read the Bible yourself and pray to God to help you understand. That seems good enough for me. I'm about to go dentist mode on you guys. I was gonna say, if you use a manual toothbrush, I think the only amount of force you need are these two fingers. So only your thumb and index. Maybe if it's a hard to reach spot, you'll need your ring finger, but you don't need much strength to brush your teeth. Honestly, I think relying too much on pastors and preachers instead of reading the Bible yourself is exactly how cults form. Yeah, when one of my friends told me about Mormons, I was like, this does sound like a cult. But all the Mormons I know are really nice people. And the two Mormons I knew surprisingly weren't nudists, like I heard in the rumors. I was like, wow, are they from Utah? No, they're not from Utah. But one of them did say, "Is like, yeah, I've been to some people who are nudists, other Mormons, and I think that was kind of weird." But she ended up not being Mormon anymore. Um, just doing her own thing. That seems to be very common with our age group. Is that as we I guess as time goes on, we become less religious. I wonder what would be the new religion that spawns. I guess you can say Scientology is the youngest religion, right? I wouldn't call Mormons Christians though. They're more so their own religions. To be honest, that's what my friend said too. Hilozu, you've been watching too much Orb. Oh, apparently the Orb Arthur has a new manga coming out. Let me look it up. See, yeah, that did not work. Let me try its English name. Oh, it's a sports manga about track. Oh wow, it's getting anime. It's a movie. Let me show you my screen so you guys don't crazy. Here you go. Let me turn off the hand cam because it's kind of in the way. Yeah, this is the Orb Arthur latest work. It's a movie called 100 meters. Is it that 100 mile or sprinting anime? Yeah, that one. I guess for Mormons, they don't believe God has always been God. They believe he was a man who became God, which is fundamentally different from Christianity, because God is referred to as the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and end in Scripture, low Christology and high Christology. When you said Alpha and Omega, I almost, I I thought about the anime Alpha and Omega. So like Omegas are males that can get pregnant, and they are inseminated by alphas. That's the only thing I thought. That's what they should be believing in. That sounds way better. Are you guys watching this anime season? I'm covering it. I think I covered half of the anime season so far. So I'm trying to make my way through. I said I was gonna try to cover all of it by the end of this week, and it's in the week. I'm only halfway, so give me another week, and maybe I'll cover it. The Hands Off anime that's releasing is pretty peak. Hands Off, hold up. Which one are you talking about? Which one are you talking about? Oh, I really love this anime, bro. This anime about a really tall girl and her falling in love with her childhood crush. I was like, bro, this shit peak, bro. Are you guys watching One for Aim Man season 3? Bro, it's crazy seeing One Punch Man. I was like, what they do to my boy, bro? Um, I read My Hero, so I'm not really watching My Hero. I also read Spy Family, so I'm not watching that either. I also read To Your Eternity, so I'm not watching that. This shit fell off. I'm disappointed. Um, is she tall though? She is pretty tall. So I think this guy in the picture is like 6 foot. So she's like 5'10" or something, 5'9". That's a relatively tall woman in Japan. Um, I think I'm about to drop this anime. It's like the English title. May I ask for one final thing? It's it's about an aristocratic woman punching other aristocrats because she doesn't like them. 5'9" to 5'11". I haven't watched any anime since like Naruto Shippuden or Demon Slayer. So what an I that don't touch me. I love the SpongeBob song. What an I that don't touch me. Uh uh uh. Oh, this one. As you saw, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to beat the mic. As you saw, um, I kind of dropped this. My unlimited level 99 gacha anime is utter peak since love that studio. Yeah, I am watching that, bro. This Common Rider anime is actually gas, bro. I was like, what the fuck? This is actually gas, bro. I love watching this Common Rider anime. Before, I didn't really watch much Common Rider, but this anime is different, bro. Let me explain to you. So, if you guys ever played Yakuza, imagine a main story quest in the middle to beginning of Yakuza, right? It takes itself seriously, but it's goofy. And this is what the new Common Rider is. I think that's my favorite show so far that I covered. That I'm continuing. There's some shows that I needed to cut for a time constraint, like this one. It's about Crayon Shinchan's dad. Yes, Crayon Shinchan has dad has his own anime where he goes to lunch. That's the only thing about this anime. He's just enjoying food. Personally, I enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as the other contenders, and I'm running out of time, so I gotta cut it. There's another one I also cut for time. There's another one I cut for time. Where did it? There's one I cut. I might cut this one for time. Like it's good, but it ain't gas. But out of volleyball girls, not all of them are in volleyball. One of them's like in the soccer club. And they're table tennis. Yeah, she's volleyball. She's table tennis. She's basketball. She's soccer. I forgot what she did, but the assassin one is peak. But it's the story you gotta watch for. You gotta watch this one. Volleyball girls. Volleyball girls. I would say out of the new season, I like this one. Maybe number 2, and then number 3 is where's number 3? Oh, Yano-kun. So Yano-kun is about a character, the titular character named Yano, and he's very clumsy and always getting himself hurt. And so the other main character is taking care of him every time he gets hurt. It's goofy. Thanks for the head pat. I don't watch so I don't know that. Bro, already did, bro. Already did. How many episodes did I watch? I watched 2 episodes. Nah. Let me tell you guys, you gotta watch Naku Tashi. Huh? Did I misspell? Naki. Huh? Oh, it's Nukutashi. Nukutashi. All right, bro. All right, bro. I know this said drop, but I'm actually planning to watch the whole thing because I keep on seeing shit about it, and this shit is just it might right up be up my alley, bro. Episode 3 where peak happens. Oh nah, bro. Let me tell you about this anime. So these kids are born on an island where you must have coitus. Let's keep this as child friendly as possible. Where you must have coitus. And if you don't have coitus, you are forced to, because it's against the law on this island. And so you can have it with anyone you want, but these 2 kids that were born on the island moved away, and then they came back to live on the island, right? And The main character is gonna exact his revenge on everyone on this island, and you know why? Because when he was in elementary school, he got made fun of. He got bullied by the people in school, and the reason was they made fun of his horse dick, and that's why he's exacting his revenge on everyone on this island. I was like, bro, that's crazy. And also, there was another piece of social commentary in this anime. So he's also exacting his revenge for his sister because he was like, he's like, I can't believe they would discriminate against my sister. I'm a minority in this community. And what type of minority is she in this community? She's a lesbian. This island is only straight people. And so, like, I know this says drop, but I'm coming back for it. I'm coming back for it. I have it loaded up on my phone. But this shit is a joke, bro. This shit is so jokes. This is like something you watch with the boys and just laugh at it because it's like, bro, the crazy part, the fight scenes are insane, bro. Better than a lot of shonens out there. And this guy fights with a dildo made out of metal. And like, there's a person that had like a bat dildo. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the rest. Basically, you'll figure out what I told you within like the first couple of minutes of the first episode. But that's crazy, bro. Get exacting your revenge because kids bully you because you had a horse penis. It was crazy, bro. The cherry on top was his sister, bro. I'm exacting my revenge because my sister is marginalized for being a lesbian. Crazy work, crazy times we live in. And yes, there's a lot of coitus in that anime. The crazy part is it's not considered a hentai because it's aired on national TV at a regular time in Japan, so it is considered an anime. But the coitus is like so in your face that it's just over exaggerated, and so you think it's funny. One episode though, can you see the pee pee? No, it's blurred out because you can't show genitalia on in Japanese media. Don't worry, Exertion. I'm coming back for it. I watched the rest of the 10 episodes. I use the bathroom. Bro, when Kirby Air Rider comes out in late November, I might main Kirby Air Riders. When I watched the whole hour direct, I was like, bro, this is peak, bro. I'm dropping a tear right now. Have you bought any new mice or mouse pad, Exertion? Let's go, another PB. I know, but do they actually show it? Yes, they do. Now we PB. I just did. Bro, there's this I'm gonna spoil the first couple of minutes again of the anime, but there's this couple, and they were a monogamous couple, and that's illegal on the island, and so they were forced into a coitus guillotine. So the guy was strapped down with his dangling out, and another woman jumped on it while his partner was tied to like a stake, and she was lowered down onto another man's dangling. What's the name again? Nukutashi. Let me type it for you. Apparently, when this visual novel came out, because it was a visual novel first, it like changed the whole game. and it seems like it is changing the whole game again as an anime. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna leave the music on so for you guys to listen. I'll be back. You know, Moy invited me to play Marvel Rivals. I don't know if I should open up that can of worms. You guys already know. When I play a competitive game, I stick on to it. It'll be a curse. I promise you. I don't main hero shooters, so it'll be a new explored territory. Oh, Exertion, have you gotten any new mouse or mouse pads? Are you excited for the G Pro Super Strike? The one with the haptic clicks? Hey, another PB. 140. You think I can PB again? Thinking emoji. I don't like the new GPX. You talking about the GPX2, or are you talking about the 2C, or are you talking about the Super Strike? Do you check my gear profile? I have all my stuff listed. Let me examine. Where the heck is my? Oh, okay. I kept it on a different screen since I shifted my stuff around. Do it on stream. I can see. I clicked on Discord and then I don't see it in your little profile. Unless you're talking about on Kovacs. I didn't know there was a gear thing on Kovacs. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, my link tree has it. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. God dang it. I had your profile up. Where did it go? Oh, you went offline. That's why. Sheesh. Linktree kind of go crazy. Hold up, let me show it on stream so the people can see. Sheesh. The Linktree kind of go crazy. Let's see peripherals. Dang, bro. That's a lot of mice. It's kind of crazy. Hold up. Bro, you got 2 copies of his GPX? On Kovacs website, you can put your current gear on it too. Not me. Not you. Don't do it, Etta. Let it load a bit. What am I not doing? Any moment now. Surely my internet's not this bad, right? Any moment now. After the GG put my name. Okay. Oh, let me change screens. Is this a blank page? What's happening? This is a blank page. I clicked on mouse earlier, but then like it loaded all the things. What's going on here? I don't know. This happens for some reason. Refresh. Okay. Refresh. Application error. A client expectation exception has occurred. See the browser console for more info. It wasn't meant to be, brother. Rip. Don't worry. We'll come back to it one day. It's not meant to be right now. Yeah, I got a different browser. Let me try it on a different. It ain't working on this different browser. Let me refresh. Application error. A client-side exception has occurred. See the browser console for more information. It's not meant to be, brother. Mouse binge buying. Look, there's 2 mice I'm planning to buy. Okay. I'm planning to buy just to try out. Okay. It's the Logitech 2C, the smaller GPX, and the Super Strike, the one with the haptic clicks. Do you guys hum to yourself when you like walk or whistle? I can't whistle well, so I just hum as I walk through like the office building. I'm only reminded of that because of that what's it called? The Song of Time is what I hummed today. I also hum Zelda's Lullaby often. No, I just did silent music. I'm pretty sure I've gotten a ton of stuff since we last spoke. A ton. I stopped buying since the beginning of the year. Rarely outside work unless I'm cooking a meal. What's my last mouse pad? The Beast, and the last mouse, the HCX Mini. No. Wait, yes. I think so. Yeah, I think the HCX Mini was the last one. I mainly whistle. I wish I can whistle. My dad tried to teach me how to whistle, but I couldn't do it, and he was like, "Okay, well, you'll figure it out." I'm trying to only use my fingertip, but this is hard. Now we'll just go on to the next one. We stayed on this one pretty long. What's the next one supposed to focus on? Blending. What it said. What the heck is blending? Reactive tracking, blending. I don't know what that means. I got the Fenrir, Asymmetric Ninjutsu 10 Air, XM2 8K V2, Orbital Pathfinder, Wallhack VA5, Tokusai Phantom, and Entity. That's a lot. How do you like the Pathfinder? Would you recommend someone to get that if they don't know what shape they like first, and then they can go buy a non-customizable mouse? Also, do you have a 3D printer for that? Gravity Yume, Zen's Top Pro, and the LG 480Hz dual monitor. Gravity Yume, Gravity Dream. That sounds familiar. I think I've seen a review on it. No, I have not. Oh, just another SP04. And Zen's Top Pro. Oh, these are IAMs. Pathfinder isn't replacing my XM2, but it's a very good mouse to test shapes since you can 3D print custom parts. I'm getting the SP5 Sora Awakening. Awakening. Man, Wallhack just comes out with a bunch of all these skinned um pads. I can't get these glass pads because they're usually like 490 by 420, and I need a minimum of 500 by 500. Also got a new PC on my X and Insta. I did click on your peripherals thing, and I did see you got a 4080. I'm saving up for a 6090 when it comes out in 2027. It should be out, so if Super Refresh comes out or is announced at what's the January tech trade show that everyone goes, CES, yeah. It's gonna get announced at CES, the Super Refresh. So that means by next year, CES 60 series should come out. So I have a 4070 right now, but I can already feel it's holding me back. Especially when I started to stream to 4 different places, it's definitely holding me back. So I definitely need something stronger. Might as well go, go balls to the wall, right? Jensen did say the more you buy, the more you get. And the best value card in the Nvidia lineup right now is literally the 5090. Which is crazy, I think the second best value is the 5070 Ti. Oh no. Oh, this is probably my worst one. I can't do these bounce ball stuff. Can I move? No, I can't. Let's just get a score on the board. Meme numbers. Can't wait for 6070 and 6090. I love PGTI. I use PGTI. Bro, I'm never gonna fight someone in this type of like movement in tac shooters. I'm running out of mouse space. Go the other way. Oh, you bastard. Pardon my French. Bro, I might as well be bronze for this one. Get up the sense. Hey, yo, I'm better than fucking Snappy, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Gotta take the dubs wherever you can get it. I do in Overwatch and finals. The balance is a good part. Have you tried the viscous benchmark? This is the viscous benchmark. This is my only benchmark I'm gonna use from now on until there's a one I find better. You should try the Excel benchmark tracking app. That'll help PGTI skills, I think. Try B180. Oh, you are on Viscod. My bad. Or BM. BM. Bad manner. Yeah, we'll take season 5 is control benchmark and it's pretty mid. Yeah, I truly did feel like when I played the Voltaic benchmark, I was like, yeah, this is cool, but like how is this transferable in game? While the Viscos one, I was like, yeah, I can see me using this in game. Oh, BM for benchmark. I only knew BM as a bad manner. I'm learning. I'm learning. I get with the hip lingo one day. That's still too slow. I can still feel like this is too slow, but it's way more manageable. I might get an OLED this Black Friday, but I feel like it's a waste since my VRAM is getting all eaten up. Maybe if I only stream to 2 platforms, then maybe it'd be worth the 500 hertz OLED. I do want to get that 720 hertz OLED and then force myself to play on 720p just so I can get 720 hertz. Just to see what it feels like. That'll probably be my fastest improvement in aim training. I'll turn to 44. My only gripe about transferable is static. If you have other themes, Clover Alternative is amazing. Clover Alternative. Oh, I read Clover alternate as already alternative. Right now in the Viscod benchmark, I haven't played it, but I sit at Lennon on advanced and Indigo / Lavender on intermediate. Where am I at? I haven't even checked myself. Let me see. Right now, this is my raw skill. I'm at Saffron on the intermediate. Let me see if I'm also the same. Yeah, I'm still in Saffron. Saffron. Almost Saffron on this one. Like 30 points away or 14 points away. Yeah, whatever the orange one is, that's me. I think that's pretty good for not playing FPS in 7 months. Speed switching already has the same flicking mechanics like static, but the little bit of controlling tension, in my opinion, static on glass best. Surely there's better ways to practice micros than one wall for target scenario out there. I've been stuck on 299 followers. I gotta follow, then someone else unfollow, keep me at 300. That's the barrier you gotta go through, bro. I think I pretty much slowed down since I don't stream every day anymore. I was stuck at like 650 for the longest time. You know, sometimes there's days where you feast, and other days there's just famine. Having trouble tracking far targets that strafe. To me, I think it's bad micros. Do you think I should play on the hard playlist and just skip the medium? One argument could be like you could get bad habits from going just uh, straight to a harder scenario. I don't know. Now start medium. You should you build bad habits, yeah. Yeah, why do you think so clean? I'm more of a function over form person. There was a time where like I was penny pinching, so I didn't have a case for like months, and I kept everything on top of the motherboard box. Yeah, this shit clean. Yeah, I think by the time a 1690 comes out, they'll have like the um 10700 X3D, whatever the one after this is. Our routine is weird. Control sphere plus reflex micro and like a speed switch scenario. I'll probably move up to 64 gigs of RAM too. You know, RAM prices increased by like 50% in the last 2 or 3 months because of AI. Why? RAM prices were fucking dirt cheap. I mean, I think it's bad. Micros, no. AI is ruining everything. And then once the AI bubble pops, we're moving on to quantum because quantum's the new hot thing. So we gonna have Chat GBT RAM. People in crypto are scared of quantum because since quantum is so efficient at mining, because it's just way faster at crunching numbers, they think they're gonna tank the quantum market, not quantum, crypto market. I mean, that's the risk you play, bro. Just sell high, buy low. Quantum crypto miners. There are companies that are just that too, where they just only mine crypto. You know what that means, guys? If you're investing, you should just invest in TSMC because all the uh all the best silicon comes from TSMC. Or you can invest in like some liquid cooler company like Vertiv. I heard that Vertiv's really good, and all future server GPUs are all going to be water cooled, so like you'll be ahead of the curve. This is not financial advice. Buy at your own risk. I'm going to invest into Optimum Tech. Bro, someone was telling me that the aim training community bullied his hair, and so that's why he's been wearing hats in all his videos. And like so someone posted a comment in his video showing off his McLaren, and they're like, "Yeah, you're not being subtle with that McLaren, bro." Nah, he looks really hot now. I think he always looked good. Would more people move to Linux if Windows goes more towards the AI route? I'm sure there's gonna be some type of distro where AI is injected. Oops. But you don't have to download it. What? What happened? Oh wait. I went down. Okay. I mean I went up. There we go. Now I'm where I was. Too slow. Three. Okay. He had a widow's peak a long time ago. What do you think he do? He got like some hair transplant. Gonna swap to a custom OS next large update. I just can't be bothered to use something like wine. It's not always gonna play out. Oh my god, my little charging cable to the camera is getting in the way. Come on. Just get out of the way, bro. Don't do this, bro. There you go. He went to Turkey. Bro, all these pictures of these before and after surgeries of like people in Turkey, it's crazy, bro. Like that's a whole different man or woman. Genuinely insane. You got the best surgeons. I've also been seeing in my timeline like men have been getting like shin bone extensions. I'm like, bro, you're not gonna be able to jump your whole life. And you can just do like a light jog and not run. Genuinely crazy to get like a couple extra inches on you. Oh my goodness. Nomosito, what's up? Playing Cross Worlds? Have you been Nomosito? It's okay if you got a raid and dash. Um, but thank you for entrusting me with your community. You guys, you know, get a snack, get a drink. We'll be here for quite a while. No more raid. How have you been? And also, are you getting Kirby Air Riders? I'm there, frame one. I pre-ordered the game before the direct. We're just aim training and listening to music. So if you want to listen to music, you can request it with the exclamation mark SR command and then a link. I've been having fun with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I tried to like it when I played the beta, but I was like, nah, this feels off. There's something about it I didn't quite like. But you know, more for you guys. Dang it. I need to get faster. Do you also have Pokemon ZA or Pokemon ZA? I heard like the first 2 hours of the game is like really bad, but then like the middle bit, everyone has like their oh my gosh, this game's kind of good moment, and then at the very end was like this game's peak. We're still a bit slow. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Yo, no more red, no red. Hello, Blamey boy. I'll start it maybe tomorrow. Ooh. Sorry about that, Nomu. Something came up. It's all good. We all got things in our lives that gets us busy. Bro, the character design in the new Pokemon though, I'm like, dang, bro, this kind of crazy, bro. Don't worry, guys. I'll lock in soon enough. I promise. So this funny little bouncing ball that pretends to be Mercy. PB, I promise. I need more speed. I wish Pokemon Legends ZA looked better. Mm, bro, I love the Mega Starmie and all the memes that came from it. It's so funny. The eye for what it is. I I'm not a big Pokemon fan, so like I have no skin in the game. Pokemon had never clicked with me. The only one that I did beat was Sword and Shield, and a lot of people tell me that that's probably one of the worst Pokemons to play. And I'm like, damn. One time I spend money, it's one of it's one of the worst one. Woohoo, PB! All right, we beat Denka, moving up in the world. I probably need about like 5 more centimeters speed. Oh no! I gotta snooze the ads. The character designs are always great. That's true. The guitar is so heavy in this track. Holy, the beginning portion of Pokemon Sun and Moon is the reason I dropped that gen. Me next. I I think I did play a little bit of wait, which one's the one with Sword Check? Because I always use the second evolution of that and spam double kick. But then I got kind of bored because all I did was put everything in Blaziken and double kicked. The best dopamine hit of that game was when double kick, double crit. Yeah, there this one character people fixated on in ZA. I mean, there's a lot of characters they fixated on in ZA. Like the gloomy mommy character and like the lightning character with like half her head is blue. There's also the Hispanic lady with the big cheeks. There's also the maid, the green hair maid, and her cheeks. Um, yeah, there's a lot of good looking people. Emma, especially, is that her name? Oh yeah. I think that is the Hispanic lady's name. Hispanic looking lady. I'm not even sure if she's Hispanic. Yeah, Emma. The rival got some attention. The female version, at least. games are left this year. So we got Air Riders, we got Black Ops 7. Um, I think that's all the big titles I have in my head. Unless I'm forgetting something. Which is oh yeah, Metroid Prime 4, New Hyrule Warriors. Pokemon game you probably played is either Gold Silver or Heart Gold Soul Silver. Maybe let me the starter was like Pokemon where starter was Torchic. And Mudkip was the other one, and Gecko was the other one. Gen 3. What game did you? Oh, Combuskin was his second evolved form. Gen 3 Pokemon game. It was called Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Yeah, that was the one I saw. Damn wrong. I I I hope Prime 4 isn't that empty. There's gonna be a bunch of Dragon Ball memes like, "Hey Vegeta, let's fight somewhere empty," and then just goes to the Prime 4 desert. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I don't know what the difference. Tomorrow, guys, for our scheduled stream, we'll be playing Soma. I know nothing about that game other than it's made by the Amnesia people. And then on Sunday, we'll be going back to Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm going back and playing all the Fire Emblems I haven't played. And just seeing what they got. Bro, Awakening is so fun, bro. It's probably my favorite Fire Emblem in terms of enjoyment. It doesn't have the best gameplay because I think Engage has the best gameplay. It doesn't have the best story because I think Three Houses has the best story. But as a total package, I think Awakening is the best. So far, anyways, I haven't played Fates. My neck itches. But yeah, I'll try out Pokemon Legends ZA tomorrow. I still need to play the Fire Emblem games I own. I have both Engage and Three Houses. Are you excited for Fortune's Weave? I think that's the yeah. I think out of all Nintendo IPs, Fire Emblem is the one I spend the most money on. I think Zelda's my second, and then it's Mario. Oh, Mario. There's going to be 18 of them. I played 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, about to play 14 and 15 and 16 and 17. I haven't played enough Fire Emblem to have an opinion on the new FE game. It's okay. They all play fairly similarly with their own little twists. I have a hangnail. Now, guys, do I pull on this hangnail and risk pulling more skin than there should be, or do I just go get a cut? What are the causes of hangnails? Sometimes I put my fingers in my pocket and then like the denim catches like loose skin. And I'm like, how'd this happen? I want to see blood, but I'm indifferent with it right now. Unlike other 90 fans who have vehement hatred for FE. Bro, when I saw Fortune's Weave, I was like, bro, let's go. Another 7 years of Three House Discourse. If Kirby comes back, do you think F-Zero is going to come back? Because that's my favorite Nintendo racing game. And if Kirby comes back, do you think Kid Icarus will come back? Starfax can stay dead, I'm sorry. This is crazy. I'm like 14 centimeter up from where I started. And I still feel like I'm not fast enough. Did I jump increments of 2? I wish. Nah. They love sitting on their IPs and do nothing with them. True. True. Was this not in a Dragon Ball movie? Was this not like in the Bardock one? Not Bardock. The Broly one. Damn, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do increments of 2. This is crazy. Like I'm still not having enough speed. Wait, am I getting slower in speed or am I getting faster in speed? CM for G6. No, I'm getting slower. What the hell? What's going on? Am I dumb? Don't answer that question. There you go. I was wondering why I wasn't getting enough speed. I was going the opposite direction. Lower number equals faster. Yeah. Like I said, I'm tired. Okay, I haven't had my nap today. I always have a nap when I get home. There are multitudes of reason that I can use as my scapegoat. Now I think I'm too fast. What 42 was the move. The other day, I think on Wednesday, I Rocky Road. Rocky Road? What that mean? You can use a YouTube link, Nomusito, if you want like the most accurate video, because like it pulls from YouTube, and it's whatever the first video is when you search it. So sometimes it might not be the right version. We know PB. It's Jover. We need to move on. Ice cream. Atashi has never heard of that flavor, so it seems on the surface. Flavor. It should just be the song without sound effects, thankfully. What flavor? Oh, Rocky Road is a flavor. Okay. Hold up. Let me look this up. Rocky Road. Food. Rocky Road is a no-bake food that is typically a chocolate confection made by mixing ingredients like marshmallow, nuts, and cookies into melted chocolate. That sounds good. Someone was I was watching a video on like the most healthiest diet versus the most unhealthiest diet, like by country. And so the video started in Greece because that's the most healthiest type of diet, Mediterranean diet. But the guy was like, yeah, when I think of Mediterranean, I just go to Greece, and everything in Greece looks so good. And then he went to the country with the most unhealthiest diet, and he went to America. Rocky Road ice cream. He said that the average American in a week has 11 drinks of alcohol, and I was like, is that true? And I'm like, hold up, my dad does have 1 or 2 beers every day. I guess that could be true. And then apparently the average American has dessert 5 times a week. And I'm trying to think, is that true? I think I have dessert maybe 3 times a week. I always have dessert after dinner, and I usually have desserts on the weekend and Friday. I don't have dessert the rest of the week. I don't know. What other stat was there? There's the average McDonald order in America, which was a Big Mac, fries, a drink, and 10-piece McNugget. To me, that sounds a lot. But if you were to tell me that is the average American McDonald meal, I would not doubt you. I would not doubt you. I top out at like 20-piece McNugget with no sides. That's what I order. Oh my goodness. Big Mac overrated, quarter pounder better. I what what I do is I get the quarter pounder and ask for Big Mac sauce. Or I just ask for the 10-piece McNuggets. Bro, speaking about nuggets, what did they do to the Burger King nuggets? The Burger King nuggets before were just great. They like changed the batter or something. And then they don't put like pepper and salt on the nuggets anymore. It's just plain. For a quarter pounder with 20 nuggets. Allow. Large quarter pounder combo and 20 nuggets. That sounds elite. Elite. Maybe I should go get McDonald's tomorrow. Maybe it's been a while since I've been to McDonald's. Maybe I should get a 20-piece McNugget. The last time I got McDonald's was when they had those spicy nuggets, and I enjoyed them quite a bit because it was just something new. McDonald's fries are still good. True. Best item on the menu, in my opinion. They're cut just right, fried just right, salted just right. I still can't believe I got betrayed by Review bro. He said the grilled cheese burrito at Taco Bell was a 9.2 out of 10. That thing was like a 6.5 out of 10 for me, bro. I also saw that their chicken bowl was more expensive than Chipotle. I was like, that's crazy, bro. The inflation on Taco Bell is insane. Maybe I should go to Chipotle instead. Hmm. Chipotle's on the other side of town, while McDonald's is across the street. What do? Am I too lazy to drive on the other side of town? The answer is yes. Bro, I wish I had a Dave's hot chicken, bro. My sister ate it and she was like, the thing is good. But it was like 14 $13 for her. But I was like, bro, if it's good food, I mean, I'm willing to cop up. Best to try it out before Subway parent company ruins it. They bought it. Yeah, I heard. Also, where is Subway getting this money? They must be closing up a bunch of stores because like I know Subway is not surviving, and the only way for them to get people in their doors is to do a buy one get one. I only go to I rarely eat out, but when I do eat out, it's Chipotle, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, maybe McDonald's. McDonald's is like a really rare one, and then Zaxby's. I rather go to my local deli and get their like chicken tenders. Fast food just does not hit like it used to. I could go to the mom and pop shop where I got those 10-piece boneless wings and fries. Yeah, I could do that, but then I kind of get tired of that if I eat the same thing. How many times can you guys eat the same thing in a row before you get tired of it? I think for me, it's twice in a row, and then no, I gotta have something else. You should try Rodnick's scenarios. They're pretty good in my opinion. Rodnick's. Who's this Rodnick person? Sorry, I'm not in the aim training community or that deep into it. I see whatever's on like the bigger name channels, and I go to there. That's why I'm on Viscose benchmark. Black Magic. It's like $15 for two slider with fries. I heard the sliders are really huge though. The few scenarios they help a lot. Few scenarios they help a lot. Do you have the Do you have the code for it? The fast strafe one is good. I can eat the same thing for a long time, bro. I cannot do that. Nah, I just search Rodnick. Uh, press done. Online playlist or online scenarios. Proud Nick. Easy warm up, smooth. And you said which one? Fast strafe one. Uh, Uh, precision track easy, I think. Okay. Precision track. It's downloading. What the heck? Oh, I've seen people use this. My little sense is too high though. Yes, I do know of this through people's videos. Okay, I think I need to go in between. I hope a nice OLED monitor goes on sale. It's Black Friday. I'm putting a mouse space. Bro, I'm so poop. At least I'm top 25. Wouldn't mind a week's worth of like the same soup. I prepared meals for the week, so I'm kind of conditioned to Lamau. You did better than me. I think. Well, I suck. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna head out. Okay, Nomu. Thanks for the raid. I'll catch you next time. Good luck with the aim training. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the raid again. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye. I don't know. I'll have to rotate a mill in between. A different one. Surely we can PB, right? We can PB. I need to lower my thing. Just one more CM. Here you go. I'm running on my mouse space. Woohoo! Went to 21. I wonder who's above me. Or may never know. What thingy was I on again? I think I PB'd on what? 43? Got here. I'm gonna go aim train. Good luck and have a good night. Good luck to you too. I think that is my signal to call it a night, guys. It is like 2:30 in the morning. I got to stream tomorrow. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. It was random. So let's see who to say hello to. Before we are good. I'll say hello to Miss Moi Moi. I know it's 2 a.m., bro, but I think I can finally sleep now. Here is the raid message. Ow! Don't poke me. Let's go say hi to Moi. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the very next episode. Bye bye.